Hi, in this video we are going to see how can we install a Laravel version such as Laravel version 7 or Laravel version 8, that is the newest release of Laravel. As we know, on Cloudways platform, the current version of Laravel is the version 6.3. If uh, if you desire that you want a Laravel version which is greater than that, such as Laravel version 7 or 8, I'm going to show you in this video how can we do that. Okay. First of all, I'm in this document. I have highlighted the step that we are going to perform to install a Laravel version that is greater than the one available at Cloudbase. So, first step is to launch a fresh Laravel installation app on one click from the Cloudbase. Okay, so we are going to go to log in into our Cloudways platform, and we will be presented with such a screen. Okay, we are going to click on the desired server on which we want our installation. Okay, uh, then we are going to go to this area and click on add app. We are going to select our Laravel app, that is the old version app, and just give it a name such as Laravel. Okay, and click on add an application. It will hardly take around 1 to 2 minutes to add the installation of application of Laravel, that is the version of 6 onto our server. Okay. Meanwhile, it is being added. We are going to see what is the step 2. The step 2 is to verify our Laravel version that is stored on Cloudways platform. That we are going to be doing via this command, php artisan version. So how we are going to do that? So let's see how we are going to do that. Once the installation is completed, I will show you that how can we check the version that is installed on um, I have been referring to this Laravel documentation for the installation of Laravel version, that is the 7 and or the 8 version. They are pretty much similar uh, steps in installing both the versions, so don't hesitate that this in this guide we are going to install it, because I am going to I'm making this video on installing a certain version of Laravel, that is 7. The same steps are going to be performed for version 8, so that I'm going to refer later in the video. So I was talking about the server requirements, like the installation. This document enlists that you should have the PHP version greater than 7.2. I think so. Nowadays, everyone has 7.3 to 7.4 at least, and XML, PHP extension. These are all available and installed on your Cloudways server, so you don't have to worry about that. So I think so. Our installation is finished. So we are going to click on this icon and go to our app. Okay, for this purpose, to show the Laravel version that is installed, we are going to first create the application credentials. Okay, so let's say I gave it a username Cloudways and the password something like this. You can name it and click on add. It will instantly create the new application credentials that we are going to use for our purpose on installing a higher level of Laravel. Okay, it will be created instantly. Yeah, it has been created. Okay. Next we move on to the application settings area. and we hover onto the SSH access that is disabled for the application credentials. We are going to enable it and click on OK. It will be enabled in a minute or two. Okay. After that, we are going to open the SSH terminal that we all are very much scared of to use. I will be breaking down the steps, so I assure you it will be a piece of cake. So the SSH credentials are being created. Let's wait for them to be created so that we can move on to our next step. I'm creating this video for such users of Cloudways who are very much enthusiast in doing the next level things or creating applications that are not currently available on Cloudways, like the Laravel 7 or 8 version of Laravel that is not available on Cloudways. It has currently the 6th version. So I'm making this particular video for those users so that they can easily follow this video guide step by step. Okay, the SSH access is enabled, the application credentials are created. We are going to go to our servers. Okay, this is the one that I have installed the application on. Okay, and I'm going to click on launch SSH terminal. Okay, that is very much going to be easy for. Okay, so after clicking on launch SSH terminal, we will be redirected towards this page, shell in the box, which will be asking for the credentials that we have made. So we are going to quickly go to our application that we just created, copy the username from here and right click, paste from browser. On the keyboard I have pressed my control key plus V key to paste it and pressed OK. And once it is done, you can type it out or you can just paste it from the browser. Once done, click on enter. It will ask for the password. So I'm going to go back, left click to copy it, then right click anywhere to get on these options, select paste from browser, control plus V and paste it OK and click on enter on the keyboard. You will be on your application, that is you have successfully SSH'd into your application, the Laravel application that we just have created. Okay, we have successfully finished the first step, that is launching the application on Cloudways platform, and then we have moved to step 2. Okay, to move to step 2 we have to SSH into the application that I have given you the background of how to SSH, that we have to create the application credentials, go to application settings, enable SSH, and then go to the server and launch SSH. Okay, you will be presented with this screen, and then we have to going to enter your username and password. Okay, we are here now. We are going to check our Laravel version. We are going to copy the command. I will be sharing this document with you in the description, so you can view it later on. That you are going to copy this and just right click, paste from browser, control V, OK, and the whole command is going to appear here, and then just click on enter. So the Laravel framework, which is currently installed on Cloudways, is 6.3 that we do not want. We are going to have an installation of the version 7 or so. In this video I'm going to show you how can you. So first we have to remove all the files from the public HTML folder. Currently we are in the public HTML folder. Okay, so we have SSH'd into our public HTML folder, and we are going to run this command. That is going to remove all the files of the current installation. How can we see the files? Just type ls and click enter. You will see all the Laravel files. Okay, these are the files that we are going to delete. How can we do that? Just copy this command, that is for the removal of all these files, and just paste. Okay, click OK. Voila, all the files have been removed. When I ls, that is short for list, is going to display nothing as all the files have been removed. Now we are going to follow this documentation to install the uh, the newest version of Laravel, that are Laravel version 7 or 8. Well, 8 is the very new version, and the 7 is the old new version. So sorry for the joke. Moving on. So we are going to use this command to first download the Laravel installer. Okay. So if we go to this installation guide of Laravel, the official documentation, it says you first have to have the composer. We already have the composer. So now to install the Laravel, we have to first download the Laravel install. It's just copy this command and then paste it from the browser. Control V and hit save. Okay, and we are going to press enter. Okay, just ignore these warnings. Okay, they are just for the cache directory, which is obviously not possible created since the installation has just begun. So just ignore these cache warnings. I cannot create cache directory. Okay, it's not an issue. Okay, it's not a problem. It's nothing to be worried about. That an error, you will be thinking that an error has occurred or the installation has gone wrong. No, it's just a warning that is generated that the cache directory is not writable. That is because it is not currently present because we have deleted. So it will be present in a while when we install the Laravel. Okay, we have just downloaded the installer. Now we are going to install. Okay, so to install the Laravel, so we have to create a project. If we move on, we can install the Laravel by using Composer, and that for that we have to create a project. The project name can be anything of your liking. Okay, I have pasted the command. So what it tells that a composer to create a project of Laravel version 7, and the project name is going to be blog. It can be anything. It can be your by a name of project. It can be anything. Hit enter, and these are all warnings. Do not need to be afraid at all. Okay, it is creating a Laravel installation of version 7. It is going to take around, I think, 30 to 45 seconds or around a minute to successfully install the Laravel version 7. So, meanwhile, if we move to the installation guide that I have just created, we are going to create a Laravel project. Okay, for Laravel 8, we just change the version. Okay, it is just updating the dependencies. It's going to take a certain while to get completed. Okay, once it's done, we are going to edit the Laravel environment file that contains the app and database credentials. Okay, because we have to connect the newly created installation with our database. Because I have to give you a little background. When we create a Laravel app by default on cloud-based platform, that is the version of 6, it automatically integrates with the database. But when we are doing things manually, like installing it for ourselves, we have to connect it to our database. It's just a matter of editing 2 or 3 lines, nothing big. So once the Laravel version 7 is installed, oh wow, it has started installing and it's done. Voila. So application key set successfully. Laravel is installed. Great. So we hover to the project. The directory will be of by the name of the project. So we are going to type ls for to list the folders. Okay. That is the folder, the name of the blog. We have created a project, Laravel project by the name of the blog. We are going to go into the blog folder, that is by the cd command, that is short for change of directory. Cd blog. Okay, I'm going to type it out, and we are in the blog folder. Once we are in the blog folder, we are going to type ls, and hence all the newly created installation of Laravel files are here. Okay, so to check what is the version of our Laravel that have we installed, we can run the same command to check the current version of Laravel installation. How can we do that? You already know. You can right click, paste from browser, Control V to enter, okay, and it will appear here. Yeah, Laravel framework 7.30.1. That is, we have successfully installed the newest Laravel version. Okay, so that's very much great. Now we are going to move to our final step. I know this video is very I have discussed every step briefly and how can we do that. Uh, so just I'm going to finish the last step, that is open the .env file. How can we do that? We are going to type the command. I'm going to address this document to list the nano command here. To edit the file, we can use the nano command. That nano is an editor on Debian. Nano and dot env. Okay, click enter and again. Okay, now I told you that we are going to edit a few lines. Okay, first one is of the app URL. Sorry, this app URL. Okay, so how can we edit it? How can we know that what is our app URL? We can go to our cloud-based platform, go to our application Laravel 7, and this our app URL, that is full for application URL. Okay, we are going to launch. Click on launch app. Obviously, it will not work because we have to add this file in order for it to work. We're just going to left click on it and press Ctrl V to copy, and we are going to go to this tab, and then by pressing right arrow key, I'm going to move my cursor and click on backspace to remove the lines, and right click, paste from browser, Control V and OK. It's fixed. And just remove the trailing space. That's one line edited successfully. Now we are going to go to our DB database. That is the database name, the username, and the password for the database. These are the three final entries. So how we are going to know what are these entries? We are going to our application. These are all listed here. You just have copy and then just remove these and this name, paste from browser, Control V, and that's it. Well, the DB name and the username are both the same. You just have to copy, paste from browser, Control V, and OK. And the password, we are going to copy, paste from browser. That's it. And now to save the file, how can we save the file? That's very much important. We can save the file by pressing on the keyboard Control and the S key. Okay, Control plus the S key. Okay, then we are going to press. I'm going to list all these Control plus S, Control plus X, save modified buffer. That is the changes that we have made. Yes or no? We are going to press Y for yes. Then we are going to hit enter. That's done. Okay. The very last change is go to the application settings, the web root. The web root folder, in there we have to list, enter the our project name. What was our project name? Blog, and forward slash, and click on save. These are the post requirements after installation that we have to a little bit configure it so that it works with our database and loads our Laravel installation. The manually installed Laravel loads properly. It is saved. Then we go to access details and launch our application. Congratulations, we have successfully installed the newly uh, launched Laravel version, that is the Laravel version 7, or if you want to install Laravel version 8, you can repeat the same. So if you have any query or have any question, you can comment out in this video. I would love to hear your feedback. I will be making more kind of these videos to help Cloudways users to better navigate if they want to create new installations, do much more stuff, debug errors, how to read PHP errors. So I'm going to be creating all these kinds of videos. So and will be presenting in a new level. So hope to see you soon. Goodbye.